Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your channeled message, where we will identify current energies at work in your life. And we will begin with some oracle cards. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I believe that you are already aware. You see this happening, okay? You see themes playing out. You notice things like what you went through as a child, what your parents went through as children, and if you have children, you are actively working to change that. You're actively working to play and I keep saying active, an active part in changing things. You want to be more active in healing. If you are thinking about what you didn't have as a child, as far as maybe an active listener, an active guide, an active teacher, and you're working to be that, okay? You're working to be change, be a change, the factor, the voice, the and you're actually communicating and you're understanding. It's like you're not at a point where you're placing blame anymore. At least you're trying not to. And when you do place blame, you try to understand why that's happening. And as you're doing that, you're breaking those chains. You are healing. And you're explaining yourself, especially if you do have kids. Or you're entering into relationships. You're explaining why certain mannerisms may be present, especially in your relationships. It could be based on the relationship that your parents had, or any sort of guardian you had in your life. You're like, this is what I saw growing up, and so this is my normal, and that's why I may act this way, or why I may act that way. And you're rewriting the future, because communication breeds understanding, okay? Yin and yang, creating harmony through balance. So finding that zen, and this is yin and yang, so zen. That word came to my mind. It's like meditation. It brings you a sense of balance, like the sky and the earth coming together, because both play an important part, balancing your emotions and your mind. If something triggers you, you're wanting to understand versus just rolling with the emotions. First, you have the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords is someone who's intelligent, logical, fair, sort of like a counselor. And it's almost as if you've stepped into this counselor role for yourself. And if you see this in someone else, the way that you acted or reacted in your life, you almost want to help them out. So any sort of knowledge that you gained, it's like you want to share that knowledge. So you're becoming this wise, not that you're not wise or you weren't wise, but you're increasing your wisdom, you're increasing your knowledge, your intuition, and you're using this to help others. Even more than you had in the past, because I feel like in the past it was just flat out intuition, but now you're applying it to your life as you saw growing up, and you're seeing familiarity in other people, and you're saying, well, this is what I went through. It could be that you're experiencing the same thing. So next you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about success, leadership, fortune, acclaim. And it's not necessarily that you're doing these things so that other people will shout your praises or that they'll give you money. But that's something that you may see as a side occurrence or a side effect. People may say, Sagittarius really helped me out. Maybe you should go talk to Sagittarius. They have a lot of really good things to say. And you could work this into a career. You could work this into something that makes you soul happy, and it helps you pay the bills, okay? Next you have the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is movement, progress, getting back on track, goals on their way to being achieved. And maybe you weren't sure how to work your passion, your heart, making your heart happy into your 3D life. How do I do something passionately without worrying about paying my bills? Okay, because we were taught growing up, like, working is just something you have to do as an adult. You've got bills to pay, you just gotta forsake everything you like doing, and you just gotta go to the grindstone. Okay, and that's changing, alright? That's part of releasing old habits, old traditions. You got Ace of Wands here. This is beginning, change, opportunity, adventure, creativity, action. All of this is new stuff coming in, new passion. This is your life force, feeling like it's getting renewed. And it could also mean that you're drawing in that twin flame for you. Queen of Earth is Queen of Pentacles. This person is generous, stable, very nurturing, down to earth. They want to help. Okay, not to say that a fire energy wouldn't want to help, but this Queen of Earth is very grounded in the earth element. So you're increasing your skill set. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There's much for you to share, and you're seeing that. So not only have you grown from this person who is becoming and continuing to become so self-aware, you are seeing how this can apply to helping others. Okay, so again, you're continuing to grow into this very useful, very effective healer, and you're learning how to stay balanced with that yin and yang energy, and you're healing, you're rewriting your future completely in the future generations. So that's what I have for you today, Sagittarius. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time.